The last call. Darkness. That's all Ethan could feel. No sound, no light, no sense of time. Then, pain. A sharp pulse inside his head. Ethan opened his eyes. A single bulb flickered above him, hanging from a broken wire. The room smelled like rust, smoke, and old death. His hands were cuffed behind a metal chair. His breathing grew faster. Then he realized something worse. He wasn't alone. The basement. Across from him, sitting calmly on an overturned hospital bed, was Noah Hale. No mask, no rush, no fear. Just silence, and an old keypad phone lying on the table between them. Noah smiled softly. "You woke up earlier than expected." Ethan pulled against the cuffs. "Where is Leela?" he shouted. Noah tilted his head. "Alive," he said calmly. "For now." Ethan's jaw tightened. "You killed all those people!" Noah shook his head. "No," he said. "I reminded them." Noah leaned forward. "Do you know what it feels like to be locked inside a burning building? To scream until your lungs give up? To realize no one is coming because they decided you shouldn't survive?" Ethan stayed silent. Noah continued. "They called it an accident. Your city called it tragedy. I call it murder." Noah slid a photograph across the table. Ethan looked down. His chest tightened. It was his father, standing in the hospital hallway, holding keys. Ethan whispered, "No, he wouldn't." Noah's voice sharpened. He locked the east wing. He followed orders, and then he walked out. Ethan's breath shook. "You're lying." Noah smiled sadly. "That's what I told myself for years." Suddenly, the keypad phone vibrated. The sound echoed in the basement like a heartbeat. Noah looked at Ethan. "This," he said, "is where it becomes interesting." The phone rang again. Noah pushed it toward Ethan. "Answer it." Ethan shook his head. "No." Noah's eyes hardened. "If you don't, someone else will pay." Ethan swallowed. Slowly, he answered. The familiar hum filled the room. Then a voice, older, colder, a voice Ethan knew. "Ethan." Ethan's blood froze. "Dad?" Noah watched every expression on Ethan's face. The voice on the phone spoke calmly. "I was wondering when you'd catch up." Ethan shouted, "You did this! You locked them inside!" A pause. Then his father replied, "It was business. People make noise when they're alive. Dead people don't talk." Ethan felt sick. Noah leaned in and whispered, "Hear him." Ethan screamed into the phone, "Why?" His father sighed. "Because the hospital was failing, because insurance pays better after fire, and because weak people get in the way." Tears streamed down Ethan's face. Noah stood up. "You see, this isn't revenge." Noah's voice dropped to a whisper. "It's correction." The call ended. The keypad phone went silent. R.O. Noah placed two objects on the table, a gun and the keypad phone. "You get one choice," said Noah. "Only one." Ethan stared. Noah continued. "Option 1, call your partner, ask her to come here alone. She dies." Ethan's breathing became uneven. "Option 2, Noah tapped the gun, kill me." Ethan whispered, "And then?" Noah smiled. "Then your father stays free, the truth stays buried, and the city keeps believing lies." Ethan's hands shook. Noah leaned closer. "Choose who deserves justice." The bulb flickered. Silence screamed. Then Ethan grabbed the keypad phone. Noah smiled, but Ethan didn't dial Leela. He dialed his father again. The line connected. "Listen carefully," Ethan said. "I know where you are." Noah's smile faded. Ethan continued, "I'm recording everything." His father laughed. "No one will believe a broken cop." Ethan whispered, "They will when I bring you in." Ethan threw the phone across the room. Noah lunged forward. Bang! The gun fired. Noah screamed as the bullet hit his shoulder. Chaos erupted. Ethan fought against the cuffs, tearing his wrists bloody against the metal. Noah staggered backwards, furious. "You think you win?" Ethan said coldly. "No, but I stop you." Noah escaped into the darkness, bleeding. Alarms echoed through the hospital. Ethan ran, down corridors, through smoke, through memory. Then he heard it, a voice. "Ethan, help!" Leela. He followed the sound. A locked room. He smashed the door open. Leela was tied to a chair, alive. Ethan grabbed his arm. "Ethan, he said something." Ethan frowned. "What?" Leela whispered, "You were never the target." Ethan froze. "He wants you to do something worse." Suddenly, police sirens in the distance. Backup finally arrived. Noah was gone. Days later, the case went public. Old Ravenwood Hospital wasn't an accident. Files were leaked. Witnesses came forward. But one man vanished. Ethan's father. No body, no arrest, just silence. Ethan stood alone in his apartment, rain against the window. Then his phone vibrated. Unknown number. One message. "You're next." Ethan closed his eyes. He finally understood. This wasn't over. The killer didn't want blood. He wanted inheritance, a legacy. Ethan whispered to himself, "This ends with me." Outside, thunder cracked, and somewhere in the dark, a keypad phone rang. Wait for part 3. Part 3 will end everything.